Reverend Al Sharpton has been covered by AP News eulogizing a young white male cut down before the prime of his life. I have failed to find words to properly open the story. However, some details of the story may be triggering to some listeners. Content advisory alert. Hunter Britannian was gunned down under unknown circumstances during a traffic inspection near the rural town of Cabot, Arkansas, the AP reports. Hunter, a senior class student at the nearby high school, was shot on June 23rd by Sergeant Michael Davis, a Lenoke County Sheriff's deputy who did not have his body cam turned on at the time of the incident. Reports, official from family, say that Hunter Battalion was working on his truck, taking it out for a test drive when he was shot. He was holding onto a container of antifreeze when he was shot. I'll be using the word murdered from here on. I wish to draw attention to that I said Hunter Battalion was murdered before the prime of his life. He had needs that could be satisfied. Invention could have been his ally. He could have been somebody with a higher ideal. He could make a part of himself that he would not need to share today. Hunter Battalion was potential embodied. He has been murdered. He has been murdered with a jug of antifreeze in his hand. He has been murdered with his whole future ahead of him. He has been murdered by someone who was catered to the system so much so, you might say he was murdered before his life even started. To the credit of infrastructure, former Officer Davis was fired for not having his body camera on until the aftermath of the incident. I need to say something practically quickly. Can we get the police to leave the damn guns in the car if we get them the Master Chief suit made by the damn shark dude? The action by Reverend Sharpton and the lawyers of the family of George Floyd raises potentially needed actions by the Black Lives Matter movement. More stories, and more light shining on the toxicity made by that fraternity of bad apples, and more light shining on the potentials of a fraternity of apple pie that America's first responders so desperately deserve. Does all life matter? Black life matters. Hunter Battalion's life matters. Yeah, all life matters. Think about it. I think it will. The last seconds of these 3 minutes will be left in silence to stand in solidarity with families surviving victims of police brutality.